Hello, world. This year, this coming year, are we taking inventory? Are we really looking at our lives, looking at the things that we have done, looking at the people in our lives? Looking at the things that we're doing? Are we really checking, taking inventory to see if it's serving us, if it's not serving us? Is this something good I should keep? Is this a person that I want in my life? What are we doing here? Because at some point, if we don't check what we're doing, we might end up doing the same thing and creating the same year. Because that's easy to do. All we got to do is not do nothing. We'll create the same year that we had last year. Just don't do nothing. If you were satisfied with last year and everything worked out for you and everything was good and you got everything you wanted, then even with that said, I'm talking about if you got the joy, stress-free, the life of not worrying, if you got everything that you wanted and needed last year, then repeat the same year and it'll probably more than likely get better. But if there were some things that maybe didn't work and you didn't know how, or didn't work because of your conscious or unconscious behaviors or something like that, then we might need to take inventory. Like a store, like this shit ain't good, this shit ain't sold, let's get it off. Yeah, that's moving, let's keep that. This is working, let's keep this set up. Let's just do inventory. It's okay. Let's do inventory. I think tomorrow is the first. Are we going to step into this new year with the same thoughts, same actions, same habits as we did, that's going to create the same year, So let's think about that. Let's really see and check and do inventory. Let's starting like with the people in our life, because I believe they tend to have the biggest influence. Like, if I'm not surrounded by positive people that have money, people that's going to uplift me, people that really want the best for me, people that is going to help me grow. If I'm not surrounding myself with these type of people, then either the people that are in my life need to step aside, maybe, or I need to attract these type of people in my life. Let's do inventory. What is my mental diet like? Did I watch a lot of TV last year? Was I consumed by stuff that didn't do nothing? Maybe how much time was wasted? Let's do inventory. What could I change to become better? What practices can I take up that would make a change in my life? What could I start doing that would serve me, that would benefit me mentally and physically? Let's do inventory. What about my health? How was I eating? Could I be more conscious and aware of the things that I eat, that I take in? Maybe that affect my overall energy level. Maybe I'm eating too much low vibrational food. Maybe I need to switch my diet and see how that might affect a lot of things. Well, I can tell you for sure that it's going to affect a lot. Your brain is going to clear up. Your brain, Paul, you just be like, man, I'm on point. But let's do inventory. Maybe this past year I was caught up into the worldly things so much. Maybe I had this party to go to, that bar mitzvah, that clubbing, that to do and that to do, and always was engaging and volunteering to be here and there, and it ended up consuming a big part of my year because it was always an activity to go to, so I couldn't really stay focused on the things that mentally that I wanted to do, because in a few it was going to be something else to do, and maybe I wanted to do this, but the people around me are influenced, are have an influence on what's popping, what's going to be happening, you know. Let's do inventory. What about myself? Have I neglected myself? Have I not given myself enough time and space? Have I been people pleasing too much? Have I been just doing for others and not considering my own self and emotions and what makes me feel good? Let's do inventory. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And that's what we're all about here. We're all about growing, expanding, understanding what we didn't understand, becoming the best versions of ourselves. And if that's the case, to unleash all the power that we have, we're going to have to continue to do inventory and do something different as we grow. So with that said, before the year, maybe tonight, but tonight is New Year's, so people are probably going to attend a lot of parties or whatever, you know. But if you get a moment, let's just not repeat the cycle, man. Let's not repeat what happened last year, because what's going to happen is we're going to have resistance, and it's going to be like, man, I didn't do what I wanted to do this year, you know. I mean, I've been through it. I've been through, caught up so much just repeating the same thing and then looking back in life like, bro, man, what have you done in the last 5 years except but the same thing? So, I mean, or you can just say, you know what? Everybody gonna die, so, you know, I'm just gonna live the best life I want to live. You can have that attitude too. Nothing wrong with it, you know. But me, myself, and I don't think like that. I think like I need to be the best version of myself so I can help others, so I could be this giving person, this person of gratitude. I want to be the best. I want to experience life in the fullest. I want to be happy at all costs. I want to experience the joy of life, the prosperity, the abundance of having everything that I want. You know, that's what I'm here. I want to understand energy and know how to manipulate it to make it work in my favor. But I have goal and mission, and you know, I'm inspired to want to do and be these things, you know. So I know learning all the time, growth all the time, being comfortable with the uncomfortable is part of it. Discipline, persistence, consistency, that's all part of it. But I'm up for the task. Hello, world.